Sempre que der, mande sinal de vida de onde estiver dessa vez. Qualquer coisa que faça eu pensar que você está bem, ou deitado nos braços de um outro qualquer, que é melhor do que sofrer de saudade de mim como eu tô de você. Pode crer que essa dor eu não quero pra ninguém no mundo. Imagina só pra você. Quero te ver dando volta no mundo indo atrás de você. Pode crer. E rezando pra um dia você se encontrar e perceber que o que falta em você sou eu. Ai, 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 ai. Deixa pra lá, que de nada adianta esse papo de agora não dá. Eu te quero agora e não posso e nem vou te esperar. Esse lance de um tempo nunca funcionou pra nós dois. Sempre que der, mande sinal de vida de onde estiver dessa vez. Qualquer coisa que faça eu pensar que você está bem, ou deitado nos braços de um outro qualquer, que é melhor do que sofrer de saudade de mim como eu tô de você. Pode crer que essa dor eu não quero pra ninguém no mundo. Imagina só pra você. Quero te ver dando volta no mundo indo atrás de você. Sabe que? E rezando pra um dia você se encontrar e perceber que o que falta em você sou eu.
You guys hear the guitar well?
What?
Yeah, you guys hear the guitar well?
Yeah.
Good. Hey guys.
Hey, Mary.
Hi. This is so quiet. Oh, this is called Sweet Pea, by the way. Sweet pea. One more time. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. I don't know it and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet pea, what's all this about? Don't get your way, all you do always fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. I'm like the rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get in the way. Oh, I know I'm gonna crumble when I try to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet pea, keeper of my soul. I know sometimes I'm out of control. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming home.
Welcome to the stage, the first performance of the Panther Improv Act. Woo! Out there! Woo! All right, thank you very much. My name is David Collmore, and I started an improv troupe, and this is their first performance. Just a real quick note about what improv is, not everyone knows. Improv can come in a lot of forms, but tonight we will be doing short scenes that are made up on the spot. So we have been practicing the art of improv, but we have not been practicing these scenes. These scenes will be made up on the spot based on your suggestions, okay?
All right.
So just keep that in mind. And the first game that we're going to play is called Oscar-winning speech. We're really fortunate right now. We have two Oscar-winning actors. Can they come on the stage, please? Thank you. All right. So they already won their Academy Awards. They're willing to rehash the performance for us tonight. But I need help remembering what was going on in the scene where they won their Oscars. You know, the scene where they really broke down emotionally and let us know what was going on. Can I get a suggestion for something, a small problem you might run into? Yes, Jonathan. Yes, Ray. What is it? A hole. A hole can definitely be a small problem. Okay, and could I get a suggestion of a relationship two people might have? Yes.
Lovers.
Okay, let's remember, I should have said this at the top. We're still at school, so this is still school appropriate. Yes, Joe. Joe, a relationship two people can have.
Engaged.
Engaged. I like that better. So, engaged is our relationship. And a hole is somehow going to inspire this scene. Anytime during the scene when there's not enough emotion on stage, I'm going to remind them that this is when they gave that Oscar-winning speech. So I'm going to say their name, and I'm going to say Oscar-winning speech, and they are going to give the speech that won them this Oscar. Okay? So this is your performance inspired by Hole. You're two engaged people. Scene in.
Watch out for that hole.
Alright, don't go in that hole.
Okay, stay away. Don't fall into it.
I ain't falling into a hole.
Someone's gonna fall into that hole. I can just tell.
Alright. okay? Don't fall in the hole.
Amina, Oscar-winning speech.
But this, look, I'm about to fall into this hole and you're not gonna save me?
Of course I'm gonna save you, right?
No, I'm about to fall into that hole. You're all the way over there.
Calm down, okay? Okay.
No, I'm calm down. You never tell a woman to calm down.
Save you? We're gonna get out.
No, I'm gonna fall into that hole and die.
Okay.
Leo, Oscar-winning speech.
Alright, you know, I'm kind of worried too, but I don't want to, make myself go crazy or anything, alright? You're not going to fall into the hole, alright, because you're right there. I'll go down with you, okay?
It's fixed.
All right. Our next game is also inspired by the movies. I recently saw X-Men Days of Future Past. It was amazing. I won't say anything other than it was amazing. But tonight we're going to see a movie that is one of my favorites, but maybe some of you have never seen it. And we're going to actually see a couple of film critics dissect this film and show us a couple of scenes from it. It's a movie that has definitely been made, but what is the name of a movie that has never been made? Somebody new. Jonathan. Not a movie. Great. Yeah, Daniel.
Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate.
Okay. I like this one. It has a little bit more information in it. Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate Factory. We've got it. Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate Factory is the name of the movie these film critics are going to be reviewing. Okay? So they're going to set up the clips, and then we're going to have our actors over here act it out. Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate Factory. I'm sure you guys will go home and find it after seeing these amazing scenes from it. So I'll let my film critics take it away.
Hey guys, so we're gonna look at a classic today. Me and Zara over here.
It's obviously not a classic. It's Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate Factory. It's a remake.
No, it's a classic. It's a classic remake.
You can't be a classic remake.
Yes, it can. I just said it was.
I don't even know what a classic remake is.
Well, I do.
Okay.
Okay, let's not bore you. So, Sherlock Holmes and the Chocolate Factory.
Sherlock and his best friend Holmes.
Yeah. Sherlock is actually a girl, which really it interested me.
Wasn't her nickname like Sherry or something?
I don't even know.
Okay.
So, in the first scene, Sherlock is gonna meet Holmes, and they're obviously gonna become best friends, and then be called Sherlock Holmes. It's pretty obvious.
Aren't they gonna enter the chocolate factory and like try and find $1 million?
That's the next scene.
Okay. Play.
Okay, judging by the way you're standing, you just came from a chocolate factory, and you're big. No, that doesn't work. So, you're from a chocolate factory.
No, it's also chocolate walnuts.
Walnuts?
Pause. So, right now, what are they wearing? Please, someone tell me what they're wearing.
Clothes.
No, honestly, who's their stylist? Yeah, we're gonna call their
But
stylist.
there are people allergic to nuts. What about those people? How are they supposed to go to the chocolate factory? Considering it's chocolate walnuts.
With their feet.
Next scene.
Yeah, the next scene, as Zara decided to spoil for us.
Well, no one gave. You didn't decide. We were just like, let's just wing it today. Just wing it. Fine.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's how you live life. You wing it. So you can continue and
Right. They're on a mission in the chocolate walnut factory to find $1 million, and then they get into a fight. I really thought that Holmes was gonna beat the girl up, but Sherry just Sherlock. 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 Just takes me by surprise.
It's not every day you see a guy get beaten up by a girl.
Play.
Well, why did you eat all those chocolate walnuts? They're supposed to be for the people up in the world.
Who said I ate it?
You ate it. I know you did.
Those are the chocolate, just
There are hives on your neck because you are allergic to walnuts.
Please, Mom.
I'm not your mom.
I'm sorry,
No, I'm gonna take over this walnut factory. You're just not capable of doing anything but get hives by eating nuts. Come on.
Mom, are you serious?
I love the girl. She's so diabolical.
Right? She reminds me of someone here. No pointing fingers or anything.
Anyway, yeah. I bet she could take over the world one day with her chocolate walnuts.
She probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, final scene. In the end, they became friends again, and they found $1 million.
Friendship is overrated when you have $1 million and the chocolate walnut factory. What were these people thinking?
Money and chocolate.
Who needs
What
friendship?
else do you need, right?
Nothing.
This is basically the last scene, so it's not that interesting.
It's supposed to. Split.
But
I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier, but
It's okay, I forgive you.
I'm sorry for your hives too. I should have warned you that you actually had allergies to it.
Yeah, okay, forget that, alright. We got this big briefcase right here.
Yeah.
Alright, it's like 1,000 or 100K or whatever, alright.
It's $1 million.
I can't tell.
All right, so we unfortunately reached our last game. Before we start, I just want to thank everyone for coming out. I'll thank you again later, but this was a great turnout for our 5th annual variety show, and I thank Mr. Francis for letting me be a part of it. He's been very gracious and helpful, and it's really great to get to see these guys up on stage. So this last game is called Freeze Tag. We'll start with 2 improvisers on stage. So can I get 2 improvisers up, please? And so they'll be doing a scene inspired by a suggestion. At some point, somebody in the back line is going to think, hey, that's an interesting position, and clap their hands and say freeze. When they do that, the people on stage will freeze, and they will come in and replace somebody taking their position and start a completely new scene. Okay, so it's kind of going to be a montage of scenes that are not really connected other than by the position the improvisers were in when they were frozen. Okay? So could I get the suggestion of the last thing you'd want to see in your closet? Shout it out. Yeah, Joe. Snowman. Snowman is our suggestion. Take it as you will. Seen it?
Hola! Why did you not vote yet?
I'm made of magic.
Magic. Magic. Magic.
It's like science, but better.
Really? But science? I don't know. Science is not creative, but you're Olaf.
Science is alive, okay?
All my life I've been told that science is real. You know, everything.
No, but not really.
You're Olaf. You're made of magic.
Yes, I am. Yes, no.
Freeze. Are you being shy about something?
Bro, that light over there, it looks pretty mysterious. I should go touch it!
No, that's white light. Don't go touch it. Who's gonna dance?
Don't dance. I don't want you to dance.
I know I'm not a good dancer, okay?
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, me and you, friends.
don't
says a gran ganador del grande premio.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for coming out to the variety show. Thank you to all the music performers who were there. Thank you so much, Mr. Francis. Drive safe. Pioneer Improv Back was Amina, Alyssa, Zara, Nina, Sarah, and Leo. Thank you very much. Thank you again to Machado. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out tonight. Members of Class 4s, please come out here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, have a safe drive home and have a happy summer!